If you just clicked on this video, you are in for a challenge today. I dare you to go ghost for 6 months straight and watch how your lifestyle change tremendously. Man, what's good, YouTube, y'all? It's your boy Reese in the Cut, and I'm back with y'all with another video today. And as you can tell by the title of the video, man, I dare you to go ghost for 6 months, man. So this is your sign to really go ghost. Work on yourself, boss up your lifestyle, and come back bigger, better, and bolder than ever. No cap. So with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We 300 subs away from 20,000 subscribers, y'all, which is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I appreciate everybody who keep tuning into the videos. I appreciate everybody who's just rocking with me every single video. Comments, likes, anything, sharing the videos. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. No cap, man. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So why am I coming to y'all with this topic today? So basically, going ghost, like, I feel like it's just one of the biggest meccas in order to get into success, being successful. Going ghost, because what happens when you go ghost, right? You end up becoming alone, by yourself. And what happens when you become alone and by yourself? You figure out who you are. You always gonna figure out who you are when you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I got a question for you guys. Have you ever felt like you were never able to reach your destiny, but you know what your destiny is, but you're never able to reach it? I'm gonna tell you why you always feel like that. Because you are distracted. As Americans, or just people, humans, every single day, there are 100 million distractions in the world every single day that are distracting you from finding your destiny and reaching your destiny, right? A lot of you already know what you want to be in life, or what you have to do in life, and the things that you have to get get through, right? But you just can't do it for some reason. You are distracted. All right. So this is why I'm saying take 6 months, go ghost. So in today's video, I'm basically just going to be getting into why you should go ghost. You know, the things, the aspects of what comes with going ghost, the outcome, you know, the better outcome, you know. So in this video, pay attention to all these details, and I promise you, after you go ghost for 6 months, you're going to come back to the internet a way better person, bro. So you have a bigger chance at succeeding when you are alone. And this is statistically proven that when you are alone, you're going to find yourself. You have nobody in your ear. You have no one to answer to but yourself and God. Right? So with that being said, for example, when I used to go outside a lot, I never could really find my purpose. I always knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do the content thing. I knew I wanted to do the YouTube thing. I just couldn't find what my niche was. I couldn't find what I really needed to be doing. I couldn't find my purpose and what fitted my character and gonna fit me in the long run. Okay? Why? Because I was distracted 24/7. I had people in my ear tell me, hey, you should try this idea. You should try this. You should try this. All right, until I went ghost, I really figured out what I had to do. Like the videos that I'm doing now, I've had these videos planned out in my notes for months and months and months. Right? I just never had the confidence to come on here and to really put these videos into action. When I put my first video into action, how to save up your first $10,000, that's when I really started to find myself. And what's crazy is I was preparing for these videos this whole single time. Like, I could literally show you guys my notes, and these videos are from like 2 to 3 months ago. And I'm just now starting to put them into action. So maybe a lot of you may be wondering, like, how does this guy always come up with new different topics to talk about every day? A lot of these videos have already been premeditated, right? Because why? When I was alone, I was able to figure out my purpose. I was able to focus and really figure out what my purpose was. And my purpose was to come on here and to give motivation, inspiration, advice, life experiences, all those things, right? So that's what I mean by when you have a bigger chance of succeeding when you are by yourself, right? Because when I was outside, I was always distracted. People trying to pitch me ideas, this and that. That's not what you need. You need to be able to talk to yourself, talk to God, and that's what's gonna help you out in the long run. Not people feeding you different things that's probably not gonna work out for you. Remember the quote: "Only you know what's best for you, and God, of course, but only you know what's best." So you knowing that, you have to be able to single yourself out from everybody else so you can really focus on what you need to be doing in life, okay? So another reason why us as humans, we work better alone, like I said, us humans become indecisive with ourselves. Why do we become indecisive with ourselves? Because There are so many different things in the world. Like, for example, you ever been scrolling on your TikTok FYP, and let's say you wanted to do something, right? Let's say you wanted to be a pilot, and you're scrolling on your FYP, and someone's talking about, hey, this is why you should not become a pilot because pilots don't make a lot of money. Pilots is a useless job, right? And that's just for example, not just throwing pilots in there, right? But because you heard that in your head, now you're indecisive because you've been wanting to be a pilot your whole life. You had a passion for being a pilot, but you let somebody else change your aspect of being a pilot just because of their personal experiences. Remember, everybody has a different purpose on this planet when we are born. Everybody has a destiny. You have a destiny before you even put on this planet. God already has a plan for you. So stop letting people throw you off of your plan, off of your path. Stay on the path that God had aligned for you, which is that path that you always had as a kid, maybe as a little girl or a little boy. Stay on that path. Don't let the world throw you off your path. And that's why you have to go ghost. So you can really focus on that. Put the phone down for a little bit. You're not missing nothing on TikTok. You're not missing nothing on Instagram. You're not missing nothing that your girlfriend or your boyfriend saying 24/7. Because also that could be a distraction, right? You have to figure out your purpose. What does God want you to do for the rest of your life? Okay? Like I used to let social media throw me off all the time. Like, oh, don't be a content creator because content creators, they don't make a lot of money. Don't be a content creator because maybe this and that, da da da. I'm like, damn. So I used to like, maybe I should find something else to go do. You know what I'm saying? That's literally me being indecisive with myself, going farther and further away from my purpose. Okay, and that's some of the things that could probably happen to you guys. So don't listen to what the world got in store for you, right? Go ghost, talk to yourself, meditate. You will find the answers. The answers is not within. I don't have the answers for you guys. Your mom doesn't have the answer for you. The answer is always within yourself. You always have the answer to everything. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ask God, the answer is always within. No one can tell you what you need to be doing for your life with the rest of your life. Okay? So, what also does being distracted cause for you? It causes you to never be able to tap in with your inner gift. Everybody has an inner gift. And what does that inner gift allow you to do? That inner gift allows you to find your passion. Because of course, but that's what a gift is, right? A gift is given to us inside of ourselves so we can tap into our passion, so we can figure out what we want to do with the rest of our lives and be good at it actually, okay? So once you allow yourself to go ghost and get away from everybody and you find that gift, what are you able to do once you find your gift? You're able to sharpen your craft. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard somebody say, I'm perfecting my craft? You're able to perfect your craft once you find your passion. But how are you going to ever find your passion if you got 100 million distractions in your ear distracting you from your gift to get to your passion, okay? So that's why you got to go ghost, dog. You got to, so you can connect with your higher self. Connect with that gift. Find that gift. So you can tap into whatever you need to be doing for the rest of your life. Your purpose is always going to align with what you need to be doing. Right? Your purpose and your path is always going to align together. You have to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to get to your purpose and your path. Once you are a ghost, you blocking out everything. That means you cutting off all negative energy, all negative people, being in negative places. You cutting all that out. And you can change the person that you are by changing what goes into your brain, right? Feed yourself positive things. Feed yourself the things that you need to be hearing for yourself. Like motivation, things to get you to the next level, better living, better eat, the whole 9 yards. And that's how you're going to be able to really tap into your inner gift and find your passion and be able to stay in it. You know what I'm saying? Feed yourself better things, positivity. You don't need any negativity in your life. That's why going ghost is so important, because 9 times out of 10, bro, a lot of people, when they're around a lot of other people, bro, they're not being fed the things that they need to be hearing. All right, so you got to block all that negative energy out, bro, so you can get to your purpose, bro. This is what this video is really about. Getting to your purpose and finding your purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like cut out all the toxicness, all that. So now that you are a ghost, what do you do once you are a ghost? Once you allow yourself to go ghost, you realize why you needed to go ghost. So what do you do when you're ghost now, right? You need to set a goal for yourself and manifest that goal. So what does manifest mean? You putting it out there to the universe, and you need to visualize that goal, right? You need to write it down on, it could be your notes, a whiteboard, anything. Because when you write that vision, when you write that goal down, you can visually see it, and when you can visually see it, you can touch it. It's gonna gravitate to you, and you can touch it. And if you remember that it was a video I said, if you could see it, you could touch it, right? That's why you need to manifest it. You know what I'm saying? And you need to believe in it. And set a good realistic goal for yourself. You know, don't get me wrong, the sky is the limit, but make sure you always set a good goal for yourself, okay? So next up, once you do that, you need to build when you go ghost, you need to build self-confidence. Cause the point is, when you come out of this run, when you come out of this 6-month run of being ghost, you need to have that self-confidence. Come back out, show people what you've been doing, man. Show people that walk. Okay, this is why y'all didn't see me. Oh, that's why I ain't seen so and so. Brody done did a whole 360. Homegirl done did a whole 360, bro. Don't just go ghost and come back the same person. All right, go ghost and build that self-confidence. Now, how do you build self-confidence when you are a ghost, right? Eating healthier and exercising more. Those are the biggest two that I have for you guys today. Because why? Because when you eat better, you're going to feel better. And when you exercise, you're going to look better. You are a reflection of yourself. The person that you see in the mirror is the person. That's how you're going to feel. So if you looking good, that's how you going to feel. If I'm looking in the mirror and I'm not looking too good, I'm probably that's what I'm gonna think about myself. That's how I'm gonna feel. Now, if I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, oh man, I just worked out, dog. I'm looking jacked. I'm looking buff. I'm like, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel good about myself. Like, you know. So that's one thing. When you come out that ghost stage, you coming out, you walking in, head high, chest out. You walking like, yeah, man. I just went ghost. I worked on myself. I found my purpose, dog. What? And everybody, they gonna look at you like, they gonna talk. They gonna give you your flowers. Yeah, no cap. That's how real it get, man. So last but not least, also, well, actually, second to last but not least, you will also be able to last longer. When you eat healthier and you exercise more, you will be able to last longer through tough times in life because you already train your body to be able to go through hard times, right? I don't think you guys realize when you exercise, like let's say you're not in shape, right? When you exercise, you're breaking your body down from bad habits. So what is that doing to your body? That is basically training your body to be able to take more. Because when you're more fit, you can handle a lot more, right? You ever felt like you just couldn't handle a lot of things in life? Like, let's say, cause like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys an example. When I'm lifting weights, right, I'm straining my body. Okay, so let's say I'm going through a hard time in life where I need to strain my body. My body is already trained to go through these things because I've already been lifting. Okay, so that makes an everyday difference in my life. Okay, so that's why it's important to eat healthy, work out, lift, get stronger, the whole 9 yards. Girls too, hey, just because you a girl don't mean that you can't get a little stronger. They ain't say get jacked now, but y'all can get strong too because you're gonna need it in life. It teaches you mental toughness. When you lifting weights, you're straining. They're straining away from you, right? You can't lift the weight unless you pull and you tell yourself, I'm going to get this rep. So that's what it teaches you in life, okay? So go ghost, eat healthy, work on yourself, find your purpose, right? So for another example, last example I'm going to give you guys, right? So when you got water, right? That water is going to last longer than soda. You got soda and you got water. That soda, if you what happens to soda if you don't drink it within the first maybe week? It gets flat, right? When you got water, water can last is how long you want it to last. Which one you want to be? You want to be water or you want to be soda? Okay? Remember that. So when you go ghost, work on yourself. All right? Eat healthier, get better, find your purpose, dog. Cut out all the distractions. I dare you to go ghost for 6 months and watch how your lifestyle change dramatically, bro. Gymnastically, man. Tremendously, dog. Hey, y'all know I love this, man. So I'll be back at y'all with more content, y'all. That's all I got for y'all today, man. I love y'all, boys. 20K is on the way. Live stream coming live, man. Hey.